My mom and father was on drugs. My mom left me and my brother in the house by herself. Someone called the Child Protective Service, and they came and got us, and we was in foster care and group home and things like that. And I was always fighting in there.
Big dog, how you feeling?
I'm good.
Good, man.
Yourself?
Happy to see you here in Vegas. How's
sir.
Vegas treating you so far?
It's good. It's good. It's a great atmosphere. It's a big boxing town. You know, it's a great workout here. Great gyms and things like that. So it's pretty decent.
Man, listen, I was worried coming up here, man, talking to you. I seen a tweet while I was on TV. You tweeted that you didn't like my shoe game. You said Sean got a weird shoe game. You remember that tweet? Yeah. Then you took the tweet off.
I did?
Yeah, then you took the tweet off. I was like, I ain't know what to come up here in. Them all right?
Them fire.
I said,
and I like the socks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like the socks.
I said, listen, if you're going to roast me for anything today, it's going to be the socks.
No, I like the socks.
I said, everybody like the classics.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a name. As soon as you hear the name, I want you to tell me what comes to your mind first. West Baltimore.
Baltimore is a gritty city. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
It made me just how I am today, how I carry myself. You know, it just the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Can't take away from it. It made me that monster I am inside the ring.
Yeah.
I was one of the ones that broke through.
Yeah.
But I didn't turn my back on the city. You know what I mean? I feel as though people watch me come through the city, like they watch the process, so they really understand me more than they can understand anybody else that they watch that like on TV.
Yeah.
For me, it's more so of just bringing that light back to the city. You know what I mean? When you try to, I know we have our ups and downs, but for the most part, I want to be able to stand strong and tall for my city. You know, in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's mainly what I want to be able to dish out to the world from. That's what's coming from Baltimore City.
I mean, you came into boxing when you were 7.
Yeah.
How'd you come into boxing at 7?
A little backstory, just me, my mom and father was on drugs. My mom left me and my brother in the house by herself. Someone called the Child Protective Service, and they came and got us, and we was in foster care and group home and things like that. And I was always fighting in there. My grandmother fought that got us back. So we was the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
New kid in school.
Yeah.
And I was fighting a lot in school, fighting a lot on the block, and I was fighting. One time I fought in front of my house, and my uncle ended up walking outside the door and seeing me fight.
Yeah.
So when he seen me fight, he was like, "You could do something."
Yeah.
So he took me to the gym.
Yeah.
The gym was probably like, I want to say like a 10-minute walk from the house.
Yeah.
So when I went to the gym, I was getting the love that I wasn't getting at home. So it came more so like a father figure type stuff, like the coaches in the gym. That's why I'm still with Calvin now, because he's more so like a father. So that's what made me like draw me into boxing.
You started when you were 7. Were you getting that kind of love when you were 7, or did you get it where you got a little older and it was like, man, like I'm loving everything about the gym? Was it instant for you?
Yeah, it was instant. It was instant because there was more kids in the gym. It was more like one of my coaches, his kid was in the gym, so he was probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I was 7, so it was a few kids in the gym. You know what I mean?
You a little different from me. When I started, my dad started me boxing. I was 5 years old, and boxing was just it was just what we did.
Yeah.
It was like inevitable for me because my dad did it. But I think on the other hand, for you, it was like you were a fighter because you had to fight. If you wasn't fighting, then they was looking at you and they was taking advantage of you. Was boxing kind of inevitable for you? Like, this was meant for you?
I think it was meant for me. Once I got into it, I think it was meant for me because it was just something that I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like something that I always wanted. You could do anything. Don't take boxing away from me. That's how I was growing up. You can do everything. Majority of the time, I was punished my childhood life. That's all I did was box.
Yeah.
That's all I did. You take boxing away from me, say I couldn't go to the gym, I'm losing it.
Well, shoot, let's fast forward. You start boxing as a kid. How was it when you would if you lost a fight?
I wasn't big on losing, but if I lost, it was probably me like.
You didn't take the losses hard.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I'm back in the gym.
Cause I got to do it anyway.
Yeah. So it was more so like just. I love the sport. You know what I mean? I love the like traveling and things like that.
Yeah.
If I lose, like I lost, but it's like I'm gonna go back in the gym and you know what I mean? I'm gonna get this win.
Always loved boxing.
Always loved it.
Always loved
it. And as I got older to the pro side, it got a little. My love got a little lost in it because it's like more so like people doing it for the but also people was doing it for like the money and stuff. It wasn't more so like love, like how we was coming up with it, you know? So
the money comes with it now.
Yeah.
But barring the money, you still would be willing to do it. What I mean is like even if you weren't getting paid, you still will be willing to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Ain't too many
like
fighters out there like that.
even like my coaches, like at the meet, they don't never take no break. They always go back to the gym and our gym never change. It's always it's in the hood.
Yeah.
It's straight in the hood. And they go straight back to the hood and go try to get some other fighters. But they do it out of the kindness of their heart. Like it's not really no big money thing that we looking for or anything. It just I think like when you it's like second nature.
Yep.
Like second nature. As soon as you wake up, it's
I
just
tell people
like
all
that.
the time, you can close your eyes and you know what corner you in at any point in time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
See, that's a real fighter.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's a real fighter.
That's
like,
why I'm here, because I'm a real fighter. That's why I'm doing this interview.
That's a fire. That's fire.
When did you know you were going to be a star? Or was that even considered, like, did you think about that? One day I'm going to have every belt out there. One day I'm going to be the biggest, I'm going to be the face of boxing. When did you know you were going to be the face of boxing?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I just knew I was good. I knew I was good. I knew I was talented.
Did you want to be the face of boxing?
More so, no. I just wanted to be a star. Like I used to not even like one time, Ashley, when you and Adrian fought, when y'all fought here, I was here. I was actually training. I used
weren't pro yet, right?
Probably was pro, but not too far. Like,
but anyway,
just started. But just me being around that and things like that. I posted a picture of y'all fight. I think I got it in my phone. I posted a picture. I said I'm gonna be here one day.
Yeah.
Be here one. I always picture like. Yeah. Not a star, but just on that top level. I always picture that.
2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 years ago is when this fight first started really getting talked about. And now we upwards to 3 years later. Do you feel like it's happening right on time?
I feel as though, I feel as though it's right on time. I don't want to say boxing was gone, but it bring that little spark back into it, like.
Sure.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of YouTuber and things like that.
And there's a lot of Gervonta Davis having that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a lot of top guys. So.
Do you look at yourself like you're an entertainer?
No.
Because you are. People buy a ticket to come get entertained. People don't buy a ticket to look how great that guy boxed. They want to entertain me with your boxing.
Yeah, I never looked at it like that.
You're an entertainer.
Yeah.
You know how much the price of your tickets are, right?
Yeah. I peeked.
Yeah, that's not the price for boxing. That's the price for entertainment. And if you don't already know this, hopefully me saying it will allow you gotta have a walkout. We doing something great for this. What's the walkout?
Walkout? To be honest, I've been deeply into.
I'll think for you, okay?
Yeah, think for me, cause
I'll think for you.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been so locked in. I ain't really like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the job done.
I always told people, for me, the walkout was the best part of second part of the night. First part of the night was actually getting in there and fighting, but the first part of the night was the walkout, and that was because I got to announce to everybody else that I was here. It's the whole country, the world, that I was here. But I also, now the man across from me, he know how real this is.
Yeah.
And the bigger the walkout, the more he has to recognize you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fire. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, man, you gotta do something.
Fire.
You gotta do something. Even if he in the back end, he coming out after you.
Yeah.
He gonna be hearing it.
Yeah.
He gonna be seeing it on the screen and all that kind of stuff. You gotta do something that's gonna penetrate his heart and make him feel like, oh, that's who Tank Davis is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
fire,
saying?
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah. How do you beat Ryan Garcia?
Just go out there and be myself. Just be that boxer that I know I am, and I know that he's not. You know what I mean? I know that. Just be better than him that night. Just overall, everything. Iron sharp, like on the target.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think that will beat him.
Yeah.
I just gotta be just overall just more sharper. Just my focus gotta be blazing that night. Just me and him in that ring. All in all, be better.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking, and I also saw, I think I saw 6 rounds is what you thinking. I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
7, yeah, it's right around there.
Yeah, 7.
How you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round it's gonna be?
First, his skills, the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how durable he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I could get him where I want him,
Yeah.
that's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be a good beating.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Yeah.
Nothing like this.
Yeah.
And
I know a lot of people saying he can't beat you. A lot of people looking at him like he's soft, like he's a pretty boy. His time has come now. And as a fighter, it's like you hear those things, you may even think them things yourself. But once the fight, you get in camp and stuff like that, your mindset turns to, let me get real. Let me get serious about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Has your mindset changed?
Yeah, it changed. It changed over time. Like, even just, you gotta respect, like, we can't just say this guy, like, he's a bum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not a bum.
Yeah.
He's not a bum for sure, for
Yeah.
a long shot.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect him, but you can't give him too much respect.
Mm-hmm. What I like to do before my fights was I would envision the fight that I would want, and I would visualize it so much that when that first bell rings, I tried to make everything that I saw in my mind become real, like literally in the moment. If you could paint a picture of how this fight would look from beginning to end, what do you envision this fight looking like?
I want to take his best punch or whatever he do good, be able to take that and take it away from him, and be able to make sure that when I give him myself, make sure I'm doing everything correct, make sure all the way down to the T. Take him in that deep water and drown him. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what I can picture myself. And also I do try to be on both sides. Like try to see it from his side, his angle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See how well he'll do if he's in leading the fight. And not try to get too much, lose my focus if he's in the head of the fight. Cause this is a big moment, you know what I mean? Any little thing can change. You know what I mean? This is boxing. You know what I mean?
And y'all two heavy hitting 135 pounders right there.
Yeah.
Probably the heaviest hitting.
Yeah.
Good luck, big dog.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.